Say you moved on, I peeped that you noticed. Fucking me for love, or really cause I'm broken. All this tainted love should've broke me, I was open. Standing at a corner with a light cause you frozen.
Agger, Jew. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Justoid podcast. I'm your host, Justoid. We're here at the home studio for another edition of your favorite local podcast. I am joined by
Kuron. What's up, y'all?
Yes, sir. My boy's an artist. We recently met, I'd say 2 or 3 months ago. Ironically enough, he is EQ3's cousin, and you didn't know he was making music or what, bro?
Yeah, but we just weren't really in tune.
Knew but wasn't in tune.
Yeah.
Well, we in tune now. We here on the fucking pod. He was actually with me August 2nd at the Busy Bone event. Did a little 20-minute set. Had him at the July 26th town event too. Last minute pull up. Give him 2 songs, right? You just pulled up and rocked it real quick.
I think it was like 2 songs.
We got more coming. We got more shows coming. We'll talk about that towards the end of the podcast. All the dates we got coming up, you can find on justoid.com. Tour dates, show dates, all listed online. But enough about me, man. What's up? What's up, Kuron?
What's up, guys? Shit, we chilling, man.
Where you from, man?
So I was originally born in Iowa. Then I moved to Chicago area, like when I was little. Then I actually moved back to Iowa for like a year or 2. And then I moved back to Chicago, obviously. It was kind of weird and shit, but yeah.
What age was all the back and forth?
Probably around like, I want to say like 4 to 5 years old. I probably moved originally first to Chicago, and then after a couple years moved back. And then I was probably like, I think in 5th grade is when I moved to Iowa again. Yeah, for like a year. I moved there for a year. It was really weird. I low-key just got like pulled out of school one day. But then yeah, I ended up moving back after another year, and yeah, I've been here since and shit.
Okay. And how old are you now?
I'm 25.
Okay. You older than me?
How old are you?
24.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
When's your birthday?
November 28th, I'll be 25.
Ah, shit, bro.
Did you turn 25 this year or last year?
January 15th, so yeah, last year.
Pretty much a year older.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I assumed you were like 21, gang.
Really?
Yeah, I thought you were like 21.
Everybody thinks that, like, bro, I'll walk into a shop and I always get carded and shit, bro. Like, they always think, I have a baby face, whatever, but this is what it is.
But where'd you go to school out here?
So my elementary school was it was weird because my elementary school was right next to my like home house, like my childhood house. And then middle school I went to Jefferson Junior High, and for high school I went to Downers Grove North.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
You went to
Yeah.
Wabanzi?
Wabanzi.
Oh, where'd you live in Downers Grove? I lived on those houses right behind Downers Grove North by the church and stuff. Right?
Oh shit, really?
I lived there.
What the fuck? That's fire.
Yeah, like one of the houses on the corner right there.
That's close as hell. That's really close, actually.
Yeah.
That's fire. Wait, did you only stay there for like a little bit?
Yeah, I stayed there for like 2-3 years.
Okay.
But yeah, that's crazy. That's where I would have gone in high school.
Yeah, dude. That's fire.
Shit, man. Let's talk about your music a little bit. Where could they find you on all platforms?
You can find me at all platforms, like Apple, Spotify, all that stream platforms at Kuron, Kuron. And then my Instagram will be Kill Kuron, KILLKURON.
Where'd you come up with that name?
Bro, I think I made it like when I was first originally started making music and shit. Like I was thinking of names and shit. And I don't know why, but I've always wanted like an artist name that was just like the one word, just like one word type of name. Like I don't know, I always liked that shit. But basically, it means something in another language. It's just like something that just like is close and personal to me and shit. And
It doesn't have anything to do with the religion.
no. It has nothing to do with the religion at all. And every time I like introduce myself or whatever, people always think that too, but it has nothing to do with that.
Spelled differently too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I didn't want like people to get that, the gist of that, but
Right, but when it's coming off the tongue, that is how it sounds.
Right, yeah. It's like it basically means so like in Japanese it means clone, and basically my whole life like I felt like people were trying to like put me in a box, like make me out to be something that like a clone, you feel me? Like something that I wasn't. And I've just always been trying to like escape that like my whole life, like whether it was like doing something that I just liked or like whatever. Like before I did music, I did sports and shit. So like even then I was just always trying to do like what I wanted to do, whether it was like trying out for a different team or like just being, myself and whatever. So yeah, it just means clone and shit, but just always trying to get outside that box and not be what people like trying to make you to be and shit. Okay. But yeah.
When did you start making music?
Probably shit. I want to say like right after high school, probably like senior years when I started like probably, I've been writing, this is the thing, bro, like I've been writing for a while, like even in like 7th, 8th grade, like freshman year, I've been writing, but like I didn't really start taking it serious probably until like senior year, like right after high school. And like it's kind of late, you probably say you're like a late bloomer or whatever, but I don't know, that's when it came, man. That's when everything like came into place, and that's when like God aligned my shit with music, and that's when I started picking it up, and yeah.
So you said once sports ended is when music picked up.
Yeah. So I did basically sports like all my life. I did baseball pretty much all my life, and then I did wrestling and like sophomore to senior year, I think. Okay. Or no, sophomore to junior year. And yeah, basically after sports stopped, like music just started picking up, and I just started going crazy and started finding myself and shit.
So if you had to put a genre on your music, what would you say?
If I had to put a genre, it'd be like indie, kind of just like indie, alternative kind of shit. Just really like, no, there's not like, I like to describe it at least as like genreless, like type shit.
Yeah, I always had that problem. That's where we came up with the whole slogan too.
Right.
We weren't saying a genre, we would say real music for real people.
Because you can't describe that shit. Like you can't really put it in a box, What's up, bro? Hey, how you feeling?
Are we all content now? So what got you into music then? When you started back then?
Shit. Honestly, I think it was just like, I know this sounds cliche and shit, but it was just like life. Like I think just going through a bunch of like trials and tribulations with like fucking relationships, family, like all that, to be honest. And like music at the same time, it's always been around. Like when I was young and shit, I remember like my mom would always be playing like just like old school shit, just loud as hell in the car. And even at that time, like I wasn't thinking about it. I wasn't thinking like, oh, I'm gonna grow up and be an artist or do this type of shit. But at the same time, like I love that shit, and like it was just always around. So I think just life, it just kind of caved in, I guess. I don't know.
I used to write covers to like Eminem songs.
Really?
Yeah, like I'd use the same cadence and the beat, but I'd use my own words.
Fire.
I was in like 7th grade, and then when I was in high school, the original group that I was working with, it's like a collective of 5 guys. I was friends with them too, but I saw 2 or 3 of them start making music, and they got like a huge buzz throughout our grade and like 3,500 views in the first week.
Damn.
And I got jealous. That's why I started making music.
It like inspired
Straight
you too,
up,
Yeah. Like it made you like, damn.
Straight up.
Is Eminem, like, have you always fucked with Eminem?
What, Mike and them. Mike and Jacob and Trayvon when they made Kings of America 630. Remember when we were talking with Jacob about it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But I've always fucked with Eminem.
Yeah.
Since I was I mean,
Eminem's a goat, man.
Man, if they could put a gun to my head, any song, bar for bar, it could put a gun to any of y'all's head. We all gonna survive, bar for bar, any song.
Bro, you know my favorite song by him? Don't quote me if I'm wrong, but I think it's called Spacebound. Spacebound, bro. That used to be my shit, bro. I listen to that.
I remember being 15 years old, crying. Listen to that. I'm a spacebound,
Right,
like a
yeah.
shipping yard, somehow.
That shit was so.
And I'm even riding.
Yeah. He
was spitting in that bitch.
Yeah, he was. Some real
He said,
shit.
"In love is evil. Spell it backwards. I'll show you."
Yeah.
What?
It was from that song, yeah.
Nobody knows me.
that
I'm
song.
cold. Walk down this road all alone. It's no one's fault but my own. It's the path I've chosen to go. Yeah.
That shit's so
That song's so hard. So, who do you look up to in the music industry? It could be musically. It could be like entrepreneurial or just personally.
I used to look up to like a lot of like, kind of like this dude was saying, like I used to listen to like Mac Miller, fucking like Wi-Fi's Funeral, like J. Cole a lot, obviously. You know, just like more mainstream people. But like over the years of getting more serious with shit, like my own music, I listen to like a lot more like underground people that like aren't really known, like Ecstasy, Max Fry, Tame Impala is known, fucking Dominic Fike, I fuck with his shit. What's that dude, 647 or whatever?
Yeah, 347.
Yeah, he fired too, I fuck with his shit. I love like a lot of like the alternative motherfuckers, like indie, folk.
I could see Aiden.
Yeah,
some of your stuff.
He's fire, bro. He has some really good songs. But like, dude, I love all types of music at the same time. Like, I love drill shit. I love like EDM. I love a lot of DJs. There's a lot of fire DJs.
So what are your goals for the rest of the year with your music? And then if you had to give yourself a 5-year plan, what would you map that out to look like?
Well, definitely one of my goals this year is to release a single I'm working on called Tainted Love. I'm just trying to get that shit out as soon as possible. I do want to get like another project together soon, but at the same time, I kind of want to like flood the singles right now, just because it's faster and like I have a lot of singles lined up to just put out. Like a 5-year plan, just like as in like, just like musically wise, like whatever.
Yeah. Honestly, with your music career.
Okay, I think it would be dope as fuck to like make my own show, open my own show, like have that shit. I definitely want to like perform at like a festival sometime eventually. It doesn't have to be like a huge one, like something smaller, something, you know, chill. But a festival would be dope. And then I just really want to network with like motherfuckers and just like make great music. Like just make dope videos that like nobody's seen before, make dope content, make shit that people like just like, damn, they could listen to this shit all day and just like, you know, it's a vibe, you feel me?
Shit, tell me about some recent accolades you've been a part of. What are some of the things you've been doing recently that you favorited?
As in, like, what do you mean?
Shit, shows, maybe a milestone with a drop, maybe something in your personal life you're proud of.
Number one, linking with you motherfuckers and just doing all this shit. Linking back up, doing shows, networking, making content, you know, just going crazy. That's number one. That's huge to me. I appreciate all you guys, and it's just a blessing for real. Number two, shit, just like, just honestly, like, I'm really appreciated that like I kept going and just like kept making music, like just like kept like doing shit, because like as an artist, and you know, there's times where like when shit gets hard, shit, like, you know, like there's a lot of ups and downs in this shit.
Don't want to do it.
Yeah, and like I've realized that it's really just the motherfuckers who stick it out. Like it's just consistency and repetition. Like you just gotta keep going. Like you gotta get through the days that like are shitty to see the good ass days, you know?
If you don't get through the hard days, you don't get to celebrate the good ones.
Exactly.
Shit, bro, where do you be recording at? Where's your favorite place to record?
I record with my boy Jacob. Shout out Jacob. This motherfucker is weird because a couple years ago, bro, I went through like 3 different engineers, but I was working with one. I forgot the studio name. It was another one in Chicago. But I was working with one, and then he ended up leaving town, like moving state. Started working with another one. He moved state too, and then I locked in with. I know it's funny, right? And then I locked in with Jacob, over at No More Heroes in Chicago.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've just been recording with him for like maybe over a year now, or close to 2 years probably.
Yeah, because they just opened that place.
Yeah.
So that's your favorite place to record then?
Yeah, bro, we're fucking just locked in and just, I don't know, I love our connection. Like, I feel like when you build like a really good connection with your engineer, just like someone, like it's important to like keep that, just because like that's just hard to find. Like even my other engineers, like I like them a lot, but I don't think our connection was on the same level that me and Jacob was.
Yeah, I've gotten lucky 2 out of 2 times. Well, I can't say 2 out of 2 times because I've definitely worked with 5 or 6
Damn.
engineers over time, maybe more, but
More than me, shit.
the original group guy, like Mike Scooter Jr., and then the guy that I'm working with now, it's like, it's more than just like, it's a connection, you know what I mean? And he knows what sound we're going for, what's gonna sound good, so.
He knows you and you know him, bro. It's like,
And it elevated the music.
it does, it really does. Makes shit work faster too, you know?
So, if Jacob's your favorite engineer, who would you say your favorite producer is personally, like for your use, and then in the industry?
Well, really, Jacob be doing most of my shit, to be honest.
The beats too?
Yeah, he be doing most of my shit. But I do know, like, there's this one dude that I never really tapped in with him. I think he's a producer. His name's like Golden Haze or something like that.
Okay.
But dude's fire as fuck. He's fire as shit, man. He's from Chicago too. He be making hella fire shit. Just networking with hella people, working with different artists. So he's definitely a goated fucking producer. But yeah, as far as like my own shit, like Jacob really just be making most of my shit. So.
Okay. What do you think a song together would sound like?
Like me and you? I think it would go fucking crazy, bro.
What type of vibe would you be going for? Like a California summer vibe, an emotional vibe, a flexing vibe, you know what I mean?
I feel like we're so versatile, like that we could low-key do like anything. But
yeah, it would really depend on whichever beat rang both of the ears first. And then it's like, oh, that's the vibe.
That's a fact, because it's all about the beat. It's all about the beat. But I think we would definitely probably be more on the like melodic type of side. Yeah. But I really think we could do anything.
Slide on no Riches type shit.
Nah, probably
Hell
not.
the fuck no. I don't even be doing. I've done that like a handful of times. Like I've probably got like 3 or 4 songs that you can put in a drill category. And even then, those songs got like a melodic tone to them at the end of the day. Still. Who's your top artist from town? Like Keith, Herb, Juice, you know?
Obviously, I mean, Kanye, he's fire.
Yeah.
Kanye's a goat.
How about that nitrous shit though?
Who?
Y'all didn't hear? Kanye West reportedly has a nitrous problem, like that shit that they put in the balloons and it really.
Yeah.
So he's spending like $50,000 a month on nitrous, or something like that. Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it.
So he's got a problem right now.
Shout out Chance too, bro. Chance is so hard, bro.
Says like every dentist who got yay hooked using nitrous oxide originally.
A dentist got yay hooked to using nitrous oxide. Yeah, or when he got the titanium grill or some shit, probably. You know what I mean? When he's getting dental work, it's damn.
That's like sick though, like.
That's damn near what killed Michael Jackson. He was doing what's the shit where you go to sleep? Anesthesia. He was doing anesthesia.
Oh hell no.
Cause that shit, that's how he died. Yeah. Cause the anesthesia doesn't put you to sleep necessarily. It knocks your body unconscious, and it's like you never reach REM sleep. You're not resting. You're just not conscious.
Yeah.
So like you still need to sleep. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like.
That's weird.
Yeah.
It's like you're a zombie, bro.
A bunch of pills and all the surgeries, and that nigga died.
Yeah.
We were like 8, 9 years old.
Yeah,
we didn't know, but like
young
I've read into it nowadays. I've looked. Like this shit's fucked up. Doctors are in jail and shit. The doctor that wasn't there a doctor that killed Mac that's in jail? Or they put him on trial or something? I don't know. He might have gotten away with it. I don't know.
No, I remember hearing all that with Michael Jackson when we were kids.
Michael Jackson was murdered.
Yeah.
Say what you want, he was murdered.
That shit's crazy.
And the millions put into Michael Jackson to
That's
fucking...
the scary shit too, bro. When your name gets out there
that
so
big,
like...
because he owned 50% of the Beatles. Michael Jackson owned his whole catalog, 50% of Eminem's catalog at one point. Like, he owned all of Sony, and then they put millions of dollars into slandering his name because he knew all of the industry secrets, and he said the music industry's evil and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, the nigga's weird. Don't get me wrong. The nigga's weird. I'm not defending him. But they were definitely out to get him at the end of the day, you know. And let's not make it easy to say he didn't make it easy for them to get out to get him. You know what I mean? Yeah, he had alopecia or whatever. He didn't bleach his skin. There's like all these theories on Michael Jackson, bro. It's crazy. So crazy.
He was so big.
Yeah. Did you ever hear about when Eminem OD'd and lost all of his motor skills, and he had to learn how to walk, write, speak, everything in like 2011? Somebody double check for me. Real quick.
You know, you're definitely probably right.
And he lost everything, dude. In I think that's when he made Recovery. It was either after the Relapse album, where it's like the red and yellow.
I got it. Sorry.
Go ahead.
2010 MTV News reported that his addiction almost robbed him of his life. I was relearning basic motor skills. I couldn't control my handshakes. I get in the booth and try to rap, and none of it was clever or witty.
That shit's scary, bro.
December 2007.
So there's when he OD'd, or?
Yeah.
Okay, this is the article.
Okay, now go to his discography for me and tell me what albums came out before and after that.
That's so scary, bro. Gotta be careful.
Right, it's probably, I'm getting to it.
It's gonna be Relapse.
Yep.
Relapse was what year?
Relapse was 2009.
Yeah, and it was ass.
Yeah.
It was ass.
And Recovery was 2010.
But that was good. That was good.
And the names of it too is like, you know.
The Recovery was good.
Yeah.
That was Not Afraid, Spacebound.
Spacebound.
Love the Way You Lie. He was back. He was back, baby. He was back. So you said Chance, Yay. Who else?
Yeah, fucking Chance goes crazy, man. Especially acid rap. I love that shit, man.
I got a 10-year flyer in there. I went to the 10-year show at
Really?
United Center, and one bigger, and my other buddy Ryan.
You're lucky he's here.
Yeah, they were selling this flyer. It was the cover art, and it just said 10-year anniversary. I got it framed. You got to go check out the studio.
You want a good quote for the 8-foot?
Yeah, here. Yeah, what's up?
It says, the first public documentation of Ye's alleged liking for nitrous oxide dates back to 2015, when he graced the cover of Paper magazine. One time I was at the dentist's office and I was given nitrous gas, and I was vibing out.
And I'm what now? And I'm vibing now? And I was vibing out. Hell no. Hell
The dentist's
no.
office is
I guess
crazy.
that's my version of Steve Jobs and his LSD trip.
Version of Steve Jobs and his LSD trip. Name an album that changed your life. You like that question?
An album
I
that
want your
changed
answer
my life.
too. Huh?
An album that changed my life.
Whoever, everybody in the room. Album that changed your life.
10-Day Chance the Rapper.
I gotta think about
Baker
it.
said 10 Day, Chance the Rapper. Mine's Black Hollywood, Wiz Khalifa. I turned into a super stoner at the age of 14. What? He said, hold up, we the boys. Hold up, hold up, hold up. What? There's so many bangers on that album.
Bro, I don't know. I really don't.
Like, there's an album you listen to. Like, what album do you think most inspired your career?
I just listen to so much.
What about an artist?
Like a more mainstream one?
Something coming up that changed your life.
I mean, I don't know. I'd say Ecstasy. Ecstasy definitely inspired me a lot.
I don't know who that is.
He's like from Canada and shit.
He said Ecstasy.
Ecstasy.
I bring the name.
I was finna like this other one and just hand it to y'all.
Yeah, he's fire, bro. I don't know. He kind of gave me like a different look
I'm
on
gonna
like
have to look
music
at
and
some of that
shit.
while we're sitting here.
Yeah, do it, bro. He's amazing.
Spelled like ecstasy.
Yeah. EKKST.
E-Man's is Convicted by Akon. There's a couple bangers on there. I've been locked up. I've been locked up.
You funny as hell.
It's explicit, bro. I was a kid. I should not be listening to that.
Lig, give me an album that the Highway, Lig. I live next to the highway is right there, Lig.
What the fuck?
Goodbye and good riddance, bro.
Goodbye and good riddance.
Fire.
Fire. Yeah.
No, that ain't him.
Dude, you put it in. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. God damn it.
Well, honestly, you know somebody who I do really fuck with. You know Clams Casino or like Crystal Castles. Oh my gosh, dude. Or Crystal Castles. Bro, your life's about to change when you listen to them tonight.
Yeah, so E-Man said Akon, convicted. Baker said 10 Day. Lance said goodbye and good riddance. I said Black Hollywood.
Honorable mention, I think it was Carter? The Carter album?
Which one?
Wayne?
3?
Whatever one came out in like 2006.
No,
The Carter 3.
Mention if you give it a question mark.
I just don't know which one it was. Like, which one? I don't know.
What would be your favorite, bud?
As an honorable mention.
Who's some people from Shy that you fuck with?
I could tell you a lot of people I don't like.
That's a long list.
I really like Herb growing up because my cousin ran on the blocks with them. Juice, we talked about that on Jacob's episode.
Yeah.
It'll be out next week. How we were all making melodic music at the same time that he put out All Girls Are the Same on SoundCloud, with like the original cover, and like kind of like paved the road that we were walking on, and then we had to get up and follow it, type of thing.
He's
like
growing up.
I don't like, we weren't boom bap rapping at that point. We were kind of like singing on the track, but then he really like angled it to like, all right, this is how you do it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, they really fuck with him. I like Ye's old shit. I actually do like Vultures 1 and 2 as well. I'm not gonna lie. I was bumping that earlier.
He has so many unreleased shit too. Like it's just so many like gems.
Before we do the segment, give me one story, something bad that happened to you that you had to overcome, and you feel like it really affected your life.
Like just musically wise or not?
Anything? Not musically.
Shit.
Like a message you could relate back to the public type of thing.
Just like for me personally, my biggest thing that I had to overcome is like losing people, like in different ways. But yeah, definitely losing people, that were really close, and not just like all like just like a best friend leaving or break up or whatever, but just like different ways and shit.
Yeah.
But I don't know, just like being so close with people and then just like them being out of your life in like a split second of an eye, like you wake up on a regular day and you're like, what the fuck, like type shit. So definitely like that, just like overcoming that and just like kind of, I don't know, there's like this quote that I kind of be thinking about sometimes, and it's like stick to the plan where the people like you plan it with aren't around anymore type shit. So like I don't know, that just always like resonated with me, like just keep going even though you don't have those motherfuckers,
Yeah, I like that.
Especially for them too, like, for them in a sense.
Oh man, shit. Alright, so we got this segment. Dun dun dun. Music memories. I filled you in earlier, but just to fill everybody else in, if it is your first time, we are going to listen to 2 songs from each artist sitting here, me and Kuron. And after each song, we're going to talk about writing it, when we dropped it, what we were going through. If there's a music video, bonus story. And the fun part is he's going to pick mine and I'm going to pick his.
Yes, sir.
The good thing about this is when I have people on that we might not have necessarily have dove into each other's discography as much as we maybe should have, it's always fun to see from somebody else's perspective. Screws loose. Good pick.
Screws loose.
Good pick.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it.
Demons on go, hop on a roll, round a pop, screw loose. You already know, she that I'm on, she tryna fuck me cool. Already done fucked his bro, and she don't know this you. How about that old M2? I'm in that ride, that cool. She super fine, that's true. She coming slide +2. Already done fucked his boo, and she don't know this you. How about that old M2? I'm in that ride, that cool. She super fine, that's true. She coming slide +2. I want a bitch that'll give me some throw. I want a Mac that'll end with a scope.
Did not expect that.
Type beat.
Yeah, that was like.
It said 22 on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a couple years ago.
I was going off the covers. I'm looking, right? I'm like, all right, I want to do a single, and I was looking. I also didn't want to pick something that was too new, so I'm like, all right, this one looks pretty different. So I clicked it, and I got exactly what I asked for with that one, because I feel like there's not another song on that list that sounds like that one.
Yeah, type beat.
Yeah. No, that was tough. That was tough.
I appreciate it, bro. It's kind of just experimenting.
Yeah.
Type beat. Yeah,
I've done that. That's exactly what the richest was.
Experimenting around. And at that time, like I told you, when I first started working on music, like it was more melodic rap. So I was doing more rap than I was like my singing kind of rap shit I'm doing now.
I feel like I've more recently been leaning into that rapish side with like Belly of the Beast and like
That's fire.
We're the Richest and shit like that. Yeah, like more like rappy than singing. Yeah.
That's what I like about music too, though. You feel me? Cause like different times you'll feel different genres and put out different shit. Or like sometimes, like I told you the other day, like sometimes your shit that you didn't think was fire might be like some shit that everyone thinks is so heat, and you just didn't, you know.
Even myself this morning, I was talking to somebody about Davey, and they didn't really know who he was. They just liked the beat that he made.
Exactly.
And, I was telling them about him, and. So I started looking through his discography and stuff, and I looked at our album, The Sober Checkpoint, and there's the last song on there. It's called, Scary Sundays, the album. The last song on there is called Sober Checkpoint, though. It's a single of mine.
That's fine.
And I hadn't listened to it in like 3 years, and I played it, and I was like, no, this is crazy. But I remember hating it when we dropped it. I remember hating it. I was like, I'm embarrassed a little bit. And we bumped it back. I bumped it back at like 10 a.m. today. I was like, woke me up, bro.
You were like, hell yeah.
I still play private school pretty often.
Private school's tough.
Any song, right?
Yep.
Cool. You got a lot of songs, G. Jesus.
There's probably like 60 missing too from like the original days.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna pick the album. When I went to y'all that first show, I was looking at the table, bro, and I had like your CDs on it. When I saw the cover art, that shit was fire. So I'm gonna pick up that album.
Something off Vigilant?
Yeah.
All right. I dropped that in October, almost a year ago now.
I love that. Hey, we're gonna go Cupid in the Club.
Look at his face! That's his favorite, man. Okay. I hate that song. I don't hate it, but it's like,
bro.
Run it.
Or memory.
Run it. I already cut the tape in my head. We're playing the song.
Swerve around in Calabasas, I'm looking for better days. How to heal a heartbreak, wish there was a better way. Sipping out the fifth, I put a Zanny in my lemonade. Tell me not to trip it on my shrooms with all my head of maze. Packing bags and left, so now you know there ain't no coming back. Tear me from my soul and now my body having heart attacks. Not about your paper and you know I cannot fuck with that. I'ma take the pain I feel and put it on a fucking track. Ain't no Cupid in the club, yeah, I really learned my lesson back.
Help you make my night.
No, that shit's amazing, dude.
Thank you, bro.
For real.
No, so I think that was the last song, or was that the last time we were at the Michigan studio?
I love that.
That might have been the last session. That was the day.
Vlog number 2. Was the last
I don't think we. Yeah.
Luna?
Yeah. So that's the day we made Cupid and Not That Guy.
Dude, that shit's hard.
And the one that's not on Cautious. Yeah. Those, and then we filmed, Part of Never Enough.
See, you need
all in the same studio session. We be working at the studio, bro. I made 3 songs, a vlog, and a music video.
Ayo.
In like 6 hours.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of work.
And then some fuck shit happened after. We'll get into later. But Yeah, when we go, we go. Like, we'll do promo while we're there, promo videos like reels, song reels.
Right.
One of them's vlogging for a Justoid vlog. One of, like...
I fuck with that.
Now, like, when we go to concerts now, fucking, we try to find somewhere to podcast and do concert chronicles. That's like, I keep trying to, like, find pockets, like, oh, where can we do this?
Oh, my gosh.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Round two.
Oh, fucking...
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I like this name, so let's go. Golf girl.
Tell me that you're running away. Caught again. She always see me burning in flames. Fall again. Tell me that you're running away.
My question is, because I feel like that was a good song for me to pick to really get into like the pocket of who you are as an artist, right? Okay, so when I listen to something like that and I hear the BPM changes, the vocal pitch and the distortion, obviously, I guess we could say the engineer plays a part in it like we were talking about earlier, but really, I know for a fact that it's you sitting at home going, okay, well, I want it to sound like this here.
Oh, yeah.
What? Because I'm, like, I get lost for words because I don't personally, I don't want to say I haven't had those thoughts of like, oh, if I pitched it down here and did this sort of voice overlay there, right? But like, my mind doesn't go right to that, you know what I mean? So like, when you started it off, it was a little faster, normal pitch, but then it kind of went down like 2 or 3 pitches for most of it, and then at the end, you double timed it down again for like a whole minute for the hook. And what I'm trying to figure out is where your head goes when you're doing that. Not that it's a bad, I'm not saying that like it's a bad thing. I'm saying it is, I'm trying to figure out where the hell your mind goes.
Shit. Honestly, like you said, bro, like I sit in my room and like I really think of like how like instead of writing it, like obviously I do the lyrics, you know, all that and shit, but I really try to like think of how I want to sound on the song, like especially kind of what we were saying earlier with like the inspiration and shit. So like a lot of like Ecstasy or like Max Fry's shit, like they kind of do that more like rock grungy shit sometimes, but I add that to like the indie shit. Like I kind of like mix it and think about, okay, like maybe if I had more distortion, a little bit of delay, and I could sound a little bit more like, I don't know, just harder in that sense. Or, you know, like sometimes when I bring it back, it could sound a little bit softer and sound more indie. So I really just try to think of how the fuck I really want to sound on the song, because like that's been a big thing for me is like growing as an artist is just like finding my fucking sound and like finding like really what works well with me, like what's my niche and shit. Yeah. So just like really sitting there and just really, like, every beat's different, you know? So like every beat's different, you just think like, how the fuck do I want to come on this song? And like, if I was listening to this shit in the car and I was riding with hella people and I'm like, how does this shit sound? You feel me? So
map out how it's supposed to sound in your head.
Exactly. This man has hella songs too, so it's like.
Dude, I didn't get the fucking.
No, because everybody. Do Box of Chocolates, but then we'll listen to Piano Girl off record because you'll like that because I feel like that's a bag that me and you would get into.
Which one?
Piano Girl.
Piano Girl? Okay.
Yeah, but we're going to do Box of Chocolates just for the episode's sake.
Okay.
Box of Chocolates.
Chocolates.
Shout out David, not David, man. You know I noticed that everything's done changed. On my grind, can't change my ways, and I can't beg for you to stay. It seems like lately got no heart, you took the key, and you ran away from me. I just want you to believe in me. It seems like forever since we've been in touch. Don't got much to say, I'm not trying to fuss. I just stay in my lane, got no one to trust. Cause without you here in my life, seems like I can't do no right. Feels like my life's in a rut, no I'm not giving too fast, and I'm not giving a dime. I write my
You slid on this bitch too, bro. That one's different as fuck.
That was on my second album I made personally. The first one, I don't really count it.
I like your vocals on that one a lot.
Thank you, bro.
I feel like they're really just like, they're different. Like it really reminds me like either like that old Scotch or like Landon Cube or whatever. Like that shit sounds fire, bro.
That's who was all coming up at that time too, bro. They had just dropped Red Roses when that album came out. That's when I met him.
That's what I'm saying. I've never heard that before, and I love that, bro. When you were recording that shit, were you going for that type of vibe, or were you just kind of like experimenting? Like, I just want to make a banger.
So you're gonna have to watch the J-Rax episode that comes out, but because he's one of the other artists that were a part of this collective. When we started making music, we all dropped on the same SoundCloud called Scooter Jr. And this album was actually the first.
As a group?
Yeah.
Oh, fire.
And then the songs would come out as they came out with our names in the song title. And like, you would never know who's next or who's coming. But the thing is, like, all of them would get like 30K, 50K. Like, my top song, 180K, still going on his page. Jeez. Fucking Close to Me. It's not even a good song. Me and my friend Zach going crazy.
To you though, it's not a good song.
Yeah, I guess people liked it. I don't know how or why it did that many numbers, but that shit was nuts at the time. There's a bunch on there that have well over 50K views, and I don't know. It was like, jeez. And we had no idea what we were doing, and it was all free, you know. Right. It was just SoundCloud. But like now, like I talked about this, it's a problem because my music is now on 50 different platforms, and if I'm getting 100, 200 views here, 500 there, 1,000 there, 200 there, it's still doing the same shit. It's just because it's not at one place, and it looks terrible. Yeah, it looks terrible because, bro, I have like 150 monthly listeners on Spotify. Now I know there's a fuck ton more people that. Oh yeah. Bro, this is gonna get more than 150 views. All the pod episodes get at least 150, 200 views off of the people yours that are gonna watch it. My people, my family watches. Everybody watches it. You know what I mean? And we're only like, I think this will be the 14th episode, dude. You know, we're just getting started.
Yeah, you just recently.
You know what I mean? Again, it's no overnight shit. So nothing is, and making music 8 years. It took me 8 years to figure out how to start throwing shows and being an artist. So when you say that's a goal, take your time and figure it out and do it differently and how you want to do it in some way that you know what I'm saying. It's your own pocket. It's like there's already motherfuckers out there that saw me do it, and I know 2 or 3 of y'all out there that have told me themselves too that they went and did it after I did, just because they didn't know, like, oh, I just have to put my foot down and fucking do it and stop talking about it and just do it.
Just do it.
And I feel like that's a lot of what we did coming up when we were making music at Mike's house, is just getting together, doing it.
It's such a good thing too, bro. Like just to bring everybody together and be in a room full of people who are all in the same
and even guys that didn't make music were over there.
Dude, like I had my boy Tom with me. He didn't do fucking music, but like he's supporting. He loves music, and he's there to just like be in the see the experience, be in the movement, dude. It's,
come every day. Like we had all summer. We just kick it. Lance was there all the fucking time. Just fucking. In the hot ass room, it'd be like 9-10 of us recording and dropping it, and Mike would mix it, and that was it. Maybe we go outside, shoot a video to it or something. Go somewhere and shoot a video, like
some quick run.
You know what I mean? Shit. Yeah, some free shit. And it was always free and fun. And then, we got older. Some people, life happened. Some moved. Some other issues. And I mean, I've made it a very huge part of my life at a certain point when everybody else fizzed out, and decided to start investing into myself, and it just got more serious year after year after year, to where now it's like a very large chunk of what I do when I wake up. Like I don't think I'd have Instagram or Twitter, or I'd probably have Twitter for the memes, but like I wouldn't be on Instagram if I wasn't an artist. I would have no reason to be on Instagram.
It's just straight business.
Yeah. What's up, guys? Justoid here to talk about a brand new podcast ad. We got Dr. Gadget. Dr. Gadget's a phone and tablet repair store with 3 locations in the suburban area. You can head up there to get your screen fixed, battery replaced, tons of services, man. They offer all types of stuff for your phone. They got screen protectors, cases, new and used devices. So what are you waiting for, bro? Head up to Dr. Gadget today. Use code RMRP or Justoid to receive $20 off a service and a free screen protector today. But I'm gonna stop stalling. I'd like to give a huge thanks to Kuron for sliding out to us this week. Your time is greatly appreciated, bro.
Much love, appreciate you
You
guys.
can find Kuron on all platforms at
Kuron, and then my IG is Kill Kuron, KILLKURON.
Yes, sir, skis. And from the whole Stoid and RMRP team, stay up, stay blessed, and stay safe.
Thank you.
Peace.